And welcome everybody. Welcome to the second day of the playoffs of the Adobe Ancient of Wonders Cup, and welcome to me, I guess, back to the stream. First time back for me since Raraland. And what a banger it is for me to kick things off today, of course, in the Adobe Ancient of Wonders Cup. Now we are in the serious phase. We are in the Ascension phase, or the playoffs, whatever you want to call it. Yesterday we had the first match where we saw Team LawLiet narrowly beating Team Lin. It came all the way down to the ace match, best of one, where Sok kind of destroyed Lin, to be honest. So Team LawLiet was advancing in a hard-fought battle. Now today they face Team Happy. They have met before in the playoffs. I forgot the result. I was a 4-1 in favor of Team Happy back then, but it's a very different format this time. This time around, in the playoff stage, we're actually going to have a King of the Hill format, which means that the player stays on that has won. So, yeah, it's a complete switch around from the group stage. I'm a big fan of the King of the Hill format, though. This means that if a player wins and keeps winning, he's going to keep on playing. Every win, of course, being a point for the team. This is a best of 7. The first team to reach 4 points, win 4 series, will be victorious here, move on to the semifinals against Team 120, which will be happening, I think, next weekend. When's that again? Or it might be a bit later, because next week we also have the TP League playoffs. We'll figure it out. But for now, let's jump into our first game, and we are starting off with a 2v2. Okay, never mind. We have a bit of a hotkey issue here. Gonna rehost this real quick. Alright, as you may have seen already, the first map will be Lost Temple, which is the biggest map in the pool. Very good for long macro games, very good for hit and run also. In the 2v2s, we've seen Happy and his team struggle with the 2v2s quite a bit. When Happy was playing in the group stage, we saw a lot of timing focused strategies. It seemed like the 2v2 meta was all about tier 2 timings, which of course is where Undead is the weakest. Undead being the race that depends on tier 3 the most. But the bigger the map, the more time you have, the better things can look for Undead in the end. Another little switch up from the group stage, by the way. In the group stage we had 2 2v2s. Now we're down to only 1 2v2. The winning team in the 2v2 will of course get the first point in this series, in this best of 7 series, and we'll also be able to pick the first map of the next match, I think, is how it works. All right, we're trying again. Hopefully the hotkeys are fixed. Yo, thank you, GTFRVZ, with the resub. Says Penor. Thank you. All right, now let's get into our first map of the first match of the day. Wait, this looks a bit off. Hold on. All right. That sort of works. Here we are. Map number 1, Lost Temple. Who do we have? Down here, bottom right, it is Sok for Team LawLiet. To the left, the team captain himself, LawLiet. They are in the teal. Up in the north, the team captain of Team Happy. It is the man himself, the best player in the world, #1 ELO for years. Recent winner of Raraland. It is Happy. And his ally, currently touted as the best human player in the world, Fortitude. On the right hand side. Fortitude maybe not with the best spawn here, with the gold mine somewhat exposed to the opponent. If his intention is to fast expand, which normally for human on this map it always is. Sok's gonna be pretty happy with his spawn. Seems like an expansion for him. Should be easy to come by. Of course, since Raraland, we have had a new patch, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of things have been changed. Especially the Fire Lord has been a hot ticket. Very hot indeed. Very hot, guys. Do you get it? Fire Lord. Hot right now. Are we going to see him in the 2v2, though? I don't know. Oh, double expansion here, as it seems. Whoa. Team Happy seeming to start off with a greedy opening. Good scout by LawLiet. Sees this right away. He's going to come to harass with the Keeper. But a Keeper solo, normally not really that scary. The natural creep on this map is quite easy indeed. You have lots of time before the opponent shows up in most cases. It is, however, taking Happy indeed quite a while to finish this camp. There was a detonate involved. Oh, now it's going to be able to take out the Acolyte. Full experience for Happy. Level 2 achieved. And another coil is ready, and the Acolyte should be... Oh my god! Happy actually knew the Entangle was going to wear off. He knew he didn't need the coil. That is some masterful experience shining through. And it's a fake expansion. Guess what? Happy's teching instead. Although he might be expanding here still later. While Fortitude is being aggressive. This is Fortitude's 1v1 playstyle, I think, showing through. While many humans like to fast expand in the human mirror, Fortitude loves to play aggressive against the other human who is trying to expand. Going to be a couple of peasants going down at the very least. LawLiet in the meantime staying on tier 1, massing out them hunts. So it's going to be a very low tech game for Team LawLiet for a long time. But losing the Arcane Tower here will be especially painful, but the Arcane should finish. But we can see plenty of peasants are indeed going down. Fortitude is finding some meaningful damage here early, while Happy... Oh! Wants to join in the fun, it seems like. Two armies meeting for the first time. Normally, the undeads and humans are considered to be sworn enemies in the Warcraft world. But it turns out that the DK and the Archmage both really appreciate the aura from their allies in this case. Very important here for LawLiet, I think, to be close by to assist his ally. Otherwise, could have become painful. But good defense here. The expansion now fully mining. Team LawLiet will be benefiting here from the additional resources. And the tech for Sok has just started. Speaking of teamwork, look at this. It was Fortitude expanding and Happy's natural protected by a narrow tower. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's pretty sick. Alright, I thought Fortitude was going to be teching, but no, he wasn't. Look at that. Isn't that just a beautiful sight of teamwork? Hopefully there's no resentment going on for what happened in Lordaeron. Gotta put that stuff behind you. This is one hell of a strong Archmage for 40. Keeper's still only level 1. Not very strong levels on this guy, but strong early game units with the hunts. And Happy harassing the wisps in LawLiet's base. This is an unconventional choice. Normally harassing wisps is especially painful when there's a tech going on, but LawLiet is massing tier 1. Quite interesting indeed. It is! A lot of wisp going down. And now they might threaten the tree next. Lots of normal damage here with the footies and the ghouls. And LawLiet wants to go for a counterattack. It's gonna push into Fortitude's main, but it's gonna decide to TP home, which should force a counter TP then, I guess. Still trying for the tree. Oh, do they really have the damage? Doesn't really look like it. Trying to take out as many wisps as they can, though, before evacuating. Which now they do. Lots of kills here going the Keeper's way. Gets a lot of experience here. My. 40 had to defend at home. AM footies versus AM footies right now. And it turns out in the end, Sok's tech is way faster. But of course LawLiet is lacking quite far behind. And Happy's on the way to tier 3. Levels though for Happy still looking pretty disappointing. Of course though this is LT, there's lots of stuff still to creep. This could still change. Sok's looking pretty dangerous here though. Happy may have to help out his ally in the next round of attacks. Especially as LawLiet is mustering his forces. Oh, seems like Fortitude is going to be in a lot of trouble here soon. And this is a strong timing for Team LawLiet. Happy is not even close to his tier 3 power spike. Pressure now. Lots of pressure on 40. And I guess with that pressure right around the corner, he can't really tech, can he? Towering up. But those towers, far from done. LawLiet still only tier 1. If he doesn't start teching, start to get into lures, this game will slip away from them. In fact, they might be all in already. I think they're all in already. I think Team LawLiet realizes they have a few more minutes left. But if this game goes too long, they will be completely outscaled by Happy's late game power. With how weak, especially LawLiet's army, will always be with the strat that he went for. Alright. This is like a semi-all-in. I would say that this push doesn't have to win right away, but the next push certainly will. Happy fine, trying to get some levels. He's gonna get perhaps 2 level ups even from this camp. The item was great, Ancient Django. Getting up the towers was very smart, by the way. Ahead of time. Very good play. And we're gonna see a TP home by Happy into a corner. Oh, great position. Next to the shop as well. This is a beautiful base build, by the way. Clary's running for Happy right away. This is a wonderful base for 40. Very, very wise for 40. He knew that Happy was going to carry him in the late game. So 40 didn't even need to tech. He just need to survive and have a strong base. Look at all these skellies. And LawLiet didn't bring wisps. That is definitely one big oversight. No wisps being brought to this fight. And it seems like an easy cleanup. Look at all the militia. Look at the towers that secured the base. Wonderful base setup. So many damn skellies. And a lot of kills. It seems like Team Happy is easily getting the victory here in this fight. And that probably means the victory on map 1. Oh, look at who's back. The Crypt Lord. Oh, this might be the first time that we see the new Spike Carapace. Wait, how much armor is it now? Is it 4, 8, 12? That's honestly quite good. 4 armor for 1 skill point. If he is to serve as a tank. That's why Spike Carapace is still not good for Crypt Lord first, because, you know, the Crypt Lord isn't tanking. It's the beetles and the ghouls and the skellies that take all the damage. But for Crypt Lord third, this Spike Carapace upgrade could be indeed quite nice. Next red camp, same item. And now 40 and Happy are looking quite confident. 40's... I teched at the expansion, I see. Teched at the expansion. So now tier 2 will be added. Oh, he's got +4 already. Dude, this Crippler's gonna have +8 armor soon. Happy's TPing home. LawLiet's army is a complete joke at this point in the game. And he knows it. Finally starts the tech now, but honestly, he is so far behind. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. And this is a feast for Happy. Ooh, he would love to take this fight right here. Impale hits the rifles regardless. And yeah, with the... It's actually pure rifles. He doesn't even have any priests, just pure rifles, lol. Rifle gyros. Interesting. This will be a very good anti-destroyer army. That's for sure. And will scale very well with attack upgrades. Pally third, I guess. Orb of Fire. Sok might have a really strong army. But what we're worried about is Mr. LawLiet. If LawLiet could manage to get to Mountain Giants, that would be tremendous. But that is so far away.
A town is under siege.
40 making a couple of towers here. Doesn't want to have a completely exposed expansion. TP out as LawLiet returned home. No real danger here on the MK. Shows you again how much LawLiet's army has fallen off. And Happy just keeps getting stronger. Cryptlord, level 2. Let's go, baby. +8 armor. Hallelujah. I wonder if this is going to make Cryptlord 3rd much more playable. I think Cryptlord still needs to have his Impale mana cost reduced by 10. And then he will be in a decent spot, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
But in 2v2, he can still shine. One more items now for Happy. Oh my bejesus. +23 damage on the ledge. +8 armor on the Cryptlord. Great aura as well. It seems like Happy has reached breaking point. I don't think anybody can really keep up with him anymore, but of course they're gonna try. I like how LawLiet, by the way, is chilling at less than 200 APM. I mean, it's a Keeper Hunter's game. What are you supposed to do? Oh, even Knights now joining. Okay. Knights, gyros, and rifles. Oh, the Impales could be sick. Gyros already have the gyro bombs. That's pretty cool. They should be able to prevent the expansion here. SLI is also trying to expand again. Team LawLiet has to, for the rest of the game, continue to play hit and run. Unless he gets to MGs, then they can fight maybe. But I don't see that happening. LawLiet is towering up and playing hit and run.
The town is under siege.
And now you can clearly see that Team LawLiet is trying to dodge all fights as they must. These hunts will just completely be eviscerated in a matter of seconds. So now we enter the base race stage. Oh, 40 was getting double workshop. Was he trying to go tanks, maybe? Perhaps he was. 40 is now also on tier 3. But Sok's army isn't too bad for base racing. Rifles actually have decent damage. Knights with normal damage as well. And the gyros, of course, with the gyro bombs. Oh, gyros fighting against towers, though. It's not the best matchup for the gyros. It's going to be a TP home by 40. Where's Happy going to go? If they miscalculate with the TP here, this could be problematic. Alright, Happy versus Sok. 1v1. Are we going to have the big fight? Oh my god, Happy's army is terrifying. Look at that army. First Impale. Wasn't too crazy. Oh my god, but the focus on the Pally is. Holy hell. Paladin staffed out, still died. LawLiet has to come to help. But honestly, I think these hunts will do absolutely nothing. And 40's in hot pursuit. It's looking absolutely amazing. Crypto level 3. One more impale, perhaps. Oh, baby. Hallelujah. It's time to clean up the rest. To be fair, Happy also lost quite a lot of units here. But with his ally joining, this is an easy fight for him to win. Oh my god, so many hunters dying. Lich now, level 4. We get smarter and smarter. Crypto just got 3. And now Happy can buy clarities. Oh, how he doesn't. How he does. Love that. And there's an AM with an Orb of Corruption, baby. Let's go. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Archmage has become corrupted. Pretty good, though. Expansion up here was cancelled very successfully over and over. And technically we're, well, almost on 4 base, sort of. About to be. But yeah, Happy is now clearly the Giga Chad alpha male. Nobody can really contest him anymore. So how to win this game when you are definitely not able to win fights? If Sok had super crazy hero levels, like 553, maybe he could beat Happy. But he's really far away from that. And yeah, LawLiet now is just... he's just distraction. That's all he is. Oh, Keeper caught. Has to TP out right away. The threat of Coil Nova looming. 40 could fight this Nile army very easily. Very surprised he's running away. Maybe he's fearing Sok to join. Alright, well done by Sok. Again cancelling the expansion, even taking out the Necro this time. Oh, going for the Archmage. If he gets killed here, that would be... oh my god, imagine. Dude, if he had died. Oh, the tree. Oh my god, with the last hit. If the AM had died, all of 40's army would have fallen here. Scouting the corners, trying to make sure there's no sneaky expo coming. Happy about to engage. That's bad news for Team LawLiet. I'm looking at the impales first and foremost. Honestly, Happy could miss every impale, not hit anything, and I think still win this game. We have Blizzard now. That could be a lot more damage. Oh, nice first impale. Hitting the AM Blizzard, but of course Blizzard has a very low cooldown. You can spam that quite a lot. Alright, here come the gyros. They should be able to win the air fight in theory. There's not that many destroyers to be around as well. Nice flank from the militia as well. About as good of a fight as you can hope for here for Team LawLiet. Very great engage. Pally getting surrounded and killed the Keeper. Being useful for something here in the late game. Actually, there's a staff. That one survives. Big level up now for Happy. DK level 5. The coil has become even more dangerous. I hope we get a secret build 4. Oh my god, look at the armor the Crypt Lord did. 14 already! He's about to get 4 more! Dude, Crypt Lord with Frost Armor and Spike Carapace is like Giga Tank. New Giga Tank in town. And level 4. Come on, Skillet. Skillet, baby. Level 2 Carapace. Happy's busy microing right now. TP out. Are they not going to call it here? Seems like this might be a good time to throw in the towel. Cryptlord, baby. Come on. Ah, didn't quite get to skill it in the end. GG it is, though. GG and 1-0 for Team Happy. Wasn't LawLiet eliminated yesterday? No. It was a close encounter. It was a 3-3 score in the end. And at a 3-3 score, we have a best of 1 ace match, which Sok won for Team LawLiet. And that eliminated Team Lin then. Alright, second map, Twisted Meadows, is certainly a lot harder for expanding and a lot smaller as far as 2v2 goes. This means this could be a much harder map for Team Happy, since Happy may not really have the time to really come online. We saw that things were looking pretty dire before Happy got tier 3, before Happy got the third hero, before Happy got the necessary levels. And that is indeed very easy to understand in 2v2. It's all about time and levels. So I would not be too surprised to see LawLiet and Sok here play a much more aggressive game. Try to look for a tier 2 timing, try to close the deal early. But well played by Team Happy indeed. The decision to turtle up hard in 40's base to get ready for the attack that they knew was bound to come looked really good. At times it seemed like the 2v2 was the Achilles heel in Team Happy in the group stage. But right there we saw it looking good. But yes, it was a favorable map for their playstyle indeed. Boom Shroom with the resub. Thank you. And Miguel FG Coimbra with the resub as well. Thank you very much. Dude, I haven't had anything to eat yet today. So I'm feeling very hungry. But I think I'm gonna tough it out through the hunger. I'm meeting a friend later after the cast. We're gonna have some cevapcici for dinner. And by some, I mean a ton. 2 kilos minimum. That is a slight exaggeration, of course. I wonder how much cevapcici I could eat. So I was able to eat 69 chicken McNuggets. And I could have fit in maybe a total of 75. I stopped at 69 because, you know, for the memes. How much cevapcici is that? Maybe like 50? Yeah, I was at a Balkan restaurant place a couple of weeks ago in Frankfurt, and it was very good. Very, very good. Since then, I may have started developing a bit of a taste. I remember when I was in China with Rudan for the first time, Rudan was always complaining about the portions in China being too small and too expensive. And as you guys may remember, Rudan's from Serbia, just like my girlfriend. And he's a super tall dude. He's like 2 meters, I think. Maybe even more. And, you know, he's stuck out like a goddamn giant in Dwarf City. And, yeah, for him, all the portions were too small. And he was complaining and telling me how in Serbia, you get huge portions. And it's so good. It's so much meat and meatballs. And, you know, yummy, yummy. What's cevapcici? It is sausages made out of mincemeat. So sort of like meatballs formed into sausages. I don't know exactly what goes into them, but it's certainly mincemeat. and like some spices. I do not pretend to be an expert. And you eat them with onions. Yes, very important. Dude, love the onions for him. What's the red sauce called that they eat with it? I'm not a big fan of that. I think it's called Ivar, right? Ivar? Yeah, Ivar's okay, but it's not amazing, in my opinion. IMO. Are you gonna learn Serbian? Maybe a little bit, but I don't foresee a great dedication. Those aren't sausages? I mean, what qualifies as a sausage? Alright, there's no, like, outer layer, outer skin. It is sausage formed, though. Let's agree on that. Eat it with ketchup, better than Ivar. Yeah, I also think I would prefer it with ketchup, honestly. That is a very American statement of mine. But yeah, I think they go greatly together. Does your girlfriend speak German? Yeah. She's not born from in Serbia. She's born in Germany. But her parents are from Serbia. She was actually at Raraland for 2 days. That's kind of cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. What do we have here, folks? Bottom left, LawLiet for Team LawLiet. Bottom right, Sok, his teammate. Top right, we have... Oh, what do we have here? Whoa. Tower push? Hallelujah. Wait, what? 40's gonna creep one camp first. Happy to bring in the boys. Looks like they're about to tower push LawLiet. Wait, doesn't 40 also need to bring militia for that, though? Seems like he should. Alright, Sok with a good start here. Quick level 2 for him. Good item. Flute. Alright, here we are. Oh, Happy finds an Ancient of War hurt already. I think there's no saving this Ancient of War, is there? Uh-oh, LawLiet. Under heavy pressure right away. What's the skill on the demon? Evasion first. Alright, Happy with the tower push, dude. You know when the tower push meta was going on in the 1v1, Happy refused to play it. Never did. But now in the 2v2, he's doing it. First skull, mostly display. That is dispel, I mean. Oh, the second acolyte timing is amazing. Ready instantly when needed. Alright, first 3 ziggurats dealt with. So far looking at a pretty good defense for Team LawLiet. Level 2 Demon Hunter. Militia coming in as well. But Foyce has a lot of footmen left over and he's close to the level up. There it is. Oh, okay, but I guess, nope. Alright. False alarm. Tower push held. Crisis averted. And now it's time to tech, I guess. Alright. Good defense by Team LawLiet. Oh, look at that. Dude, that's pretty cool. He's gonna make 1 arcane tower in the main. Just to help fortify the Knight of main base. And Happy is only level 1. Only player to not be level 2. He's gonna try to punish as many peasants as he can. But I think Sok's economy is looking alright. Oh, is it though? Seems like this peasant's also gonna be going down. Alright, quite a few peasants here had to be used. DK now almost level 2. Wolves were creeping. Level 2 was achieved. Wait, did we start a new prediction, by the way? Oh yeah, we did. Alright. Seems like things are not going exactly according to plan here for Team Happy. The way the system works, by the way, is the loser's team has map pick, and there is no ban potential for anybody, if I understood it correctly. So probably if this is a 1-1, then Team Happy will go for a much larger map again for map 3. Oh, look at that. Level 3 pressure by Sok against the GOAT. Oh, the Arcane Tower not quite holding. Alright, this is stressful now. Both players suffering in the main bases. Water Elementals are very strong against the ghouls. Question is, can LawLiet hold in the main just with the demon and archers? He is facing a lot of footmen and ghouls. If he loses the tree, the game's probably over. I almost said the game is GG. Game is good game. Again, a lot of repair. Here comes the TP though. This should trigger the counter TP, I imagine. Oh, they're not giving it up quite yet. Footies do have to fend. Pressure is still on. If they get the tree, it's over. LawLiet has to repair a lot. That's also costing him plenty of wisps, of course. Dude, it's a bloody exchange over here in this early game. Now the retreat. Again, Team LawLiet holds. Very nice defensive play. Able to hold off these attacks, but this one was painful. This was, again, a lot of wisps going down. LawLiet's down to 18 supply. Happy also suffered, though. 23 only for the Hapster. Lich is here. Blood Mage joined as well. Oh, and look at that Siphon. Ooh, Happy loves that. The team captain getting his ass kissed, you could say. But here's the Paladin. Paladin also super strong in 2v2. And Happy notices the target right away. Has to go for the Pally. Oh, DK hurt, by the way. No TP on the Death Knight. Oh, the Holy Light could kill him. Oh! Purged by the light. Absolutely huge kill for Team LawLiet. This might be the kill that wins them the game. Has to be a Tavern Res. Blood Mage now trying to take over the fight. So much mana for Team Happy. With the Brilliance, with the Siphon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Seems like that was a kill that Team LawLiet needed. Big item here. What's it gonna be? Also level 3 AM. It was Sobi Mask. Oh my god. Even more mana. And the Demon doesn't have mana burn anymore. When the Demon doesn't have burn and doesn't have orb, he is basically useless. Except as attack. Is there tier 3 coming? No, there isn't. If Team LawLiet stays on tier 2 only, of course, this game will look better and better for Team Happy over time. Wonder what third hero Happy's gonna pick. Dark Ranger might be better here, because unlikely that the Crypt Lord would be able to creep too much. Quite the action-packed game here on map 2. Jacob Doe with the resub. Thank you. Boots of Quel'Thalas. Honestly, if I was Happy, I would be like, alright, now we play Dark Ranger. Give me those boots. Alright, level 3 Demon. Big level up, but he's getting siphoned again. This Blood Mage is working out tremendously. Frontline though, not looking too impressive by Team Happy. It's only Footman, of course, with Defend. Demon in trouble. Nova would have killed him. Invuln was very much needed. Nova is ready now for the chase. And that is Sok suffering again. Dude, the Blood Mage is so good against Demon Hunter and against Pally. Blood Mage MVP right here. And Happy's gladly looking for the pickoffs. Thanks to Backpack, the orb was brought from the main. Oh, but Happy doesn't want to be the frontline tank here. That's what his ally's there for. Fortitude may be a bit out of position there for just a moment. But comes back to help his friend and captain. Do you think he also calls Happy his captain, his king, like Boromir did with Aragorn? Probably not. For Christmas, I bought a couple of presents in the Black Friday deal for Displate. Displate is a company that makes metal posters. And they're pretty cool. They have a lot of cool stuff, you know. And me being a big Lord of the Rings nerd, I was looking for Lord of the Rings posters as well for myself. But I'm afraid to say that almost all the Lord of the Rings stuff that they had was pretty cheesy and dumb. There's a lot of tasteless stuff on Displate, I think. You know, like wolves and, you know, full moon and wow, bro, so edgy, so cool, you know. There's a lot of low quality stuff on there, but there's also a lot of really cool artists. I found like 2 or 3 artists which are really cool. And I got myself 2 Displates and 3 for friends and family. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, here's the next attack. Team Happy looking confident. Even without a 3rd hero, by the way. Only dual hero for Happy here. Kind of surprising. Off we go. Blood Mage level 3 would be the huge next level up. Needs a bit more, though. No, Invuln the Blood Mage, by the way. He could be a target. Siphon is going to work. Here's a Dark Ranger. Comes in from the back. Silence right away. I know he wants to put the Quel'Thas boots in the Dark Ranger. I can feel it. I heard Displate falls off the wall. Really? I've only heard good things so far. If they do fall off my wall, though, I will let you guys know. Seems like Team LawLiet here is having difficulty to engage. Whatever comes in front gets nuked hard. The Demon Hunter not looking that super tanky. He's got a parry up, but like no bonus armor. And Team Happy now looking poised to take this 2-0, aren't they? Wasn't the easiest game. A plan B and plan C had to be worked out. But this is a great performance. Now a huge lead in this game for Team Happy with more level ups around the corner, by the way. Lich 3, Blood Mage 3, DK 4, all close by. LawLiet did try to go for MGs this time. They will have to be the saving grace. Oh, silence Curl Nova. The Pally can't heal himself. Oh, needs to get away. But the Fiends get the connection and get the kill. Now we have a Dark Ranger level 2, double level 3 level ups. It's all too much. It's all just a bit too late. MG's come in now, but this is not quite in time. Not quite my tempo. Dude, what was that terrorizing mentor in Whiplash called again? The guy who says, not quite my tempo? Fletcher. Fletcher, that's right. I was also thinking about buying a poster of Whiplash, because like my favorite movie of all time. But there also those posters were like, alright. Yeah, I got a poster of a Japanese like samurai artwork, which is really cool. And also from Kendrick Lamar, who is the best rapper of all time. DK level 4. Yup, Hero's too strong. This game's over. Sok is losing his main. And that will do it. LawLiet has an expansion still that gives them some hope. But Sok is going to be pretty much a non-factor. What does he have? 3 rifles, 1 priest. That is his army. And that will stay his army. Kendrick has like 4 good songs. Well, I obviously disagree. There's a lot of, you know, varying opinions on music, and that's fine. But in my opinion, as far as rapping skill goes, and, you know, level of mastery, of flow and all that, I think Kendrick is by far the best. But yeah, music is very subjective. Much more so than movies, I feel like. Isn't that interesting? I feel like with movies, it's way clearer to tell what's a good movie and what's a bad or mediocre movie. I feel like with music, there's way more room for personal opinion and interpretation. Like, nobody with more than 2 brain cells will say that Transformers is a great movie. But with music, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there for everybody. Alright, last stand. The army of Team Happy is looking enormous. The hero levels are tremendous. Alright, TP in. Pally 3 is a good level up. Blood Mage needs to go to work with a Siphon, and that he does. Yeah, I think this Blood Mage has been the MVP here this game. Very nice. Oh! Demon. Nice last second staff. LawLiet on point, but now the Demon seems to be pretty much out of the fight. I wonder if Sok got the Zeppelin against the Siphon. I feel that, yeah, I think he did. This is something that doesn't get utilized enough. Zeppelin can instantly interrupt Siphon. If you are good enough and have the micro for it, it can be a very good counter. They're having a decent fight here. The MGs are helping, but Team Happy now is just too far ahead. Demon Hunter dry once more. Oh, quick with a Dispel. Nicely done. Before he saw that one coming. Just great play. Not just with expansions, not just with super late game, not just with Cryptlord and all that insanity, but also on a smaller map here, Team Happy with the 2v2 having a specific plan in mind. Which didn't work out right away, but it worked out well enough. Demon Hunter backed up by a Paladin is indeed very strong, and he does have the orb, so he can do something, even without mana, but he can't do it all. GG it is, and 2-0 for Team Happy, and the first point in this best of 7 goes to Team Happy indeed.